We'd talked about moving out and getting off-grid.
It'd be fun to do and be something, be an adventure.
And we just happened across this place on, a Zillow listing.
When we first moved out, the system wasn't as robust as it is now before we talked to NAZ and upgraded things.
It had solar on it when we bought it. The system was old. We had intended when we bought the place to revise all that. We bought the first of the electronics from NAWS probably somewhere in 2018, and we bought just basic 8 kilowatt outback system and the first 10 Simplify batteries. And we ran that way for a couple of years, but particularly with the addition of our Tesla, a little more inverter power was warranted, and we wanted to get more batteries because we expect this winter to move off of propane pretty much altogether on heating. And of course, when you heat, that's at night. Air conditioning is not such a big deal because the sun's always shining, but you have to run off batteries with heat.
One of our luxuries here is our wine cooler. We've got a wine fridge. And so, people like, do you keep your wine in your refrigerator? It's like, well, we do some. We've also got a wine fridge here. And it's like, how many refrigerators can you run on solar? It's like, as many as you want. It depends on how much wine you need.
If a person wants to install a system, most of it isn't terribly complex. The manufacturers and suppliers like NAWS can give you a lot of insight into what has to be done. And a lot of the biggest problems are, mechanical. How do you screw down panels to your roof?
When we decided to do the upgrade and, had the communications with email, it was very, very responsive.
They've been very helpful when we needed help.
We were trying to decide what we were doing for mounting and cabling, and then I think we added a couple of charge controllers as well, and we really got very good response. People are surprised the first time. Once they've been here for a little while, they kind of take it for granted. It's just like a regular house, and it is. It's just a regular house. It's just we're our own utility.
Our power is more reliable here than it is on the grid, so you don't worry about grid outages, and you don't have to worry about whether they had a storm down the road, or it always works.